designed for an adult audience. LoveLine may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised.
LoveLine with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Locked in here, Drew. Macy Gray is in studio tonight.
Thank you very much.
The Trouble with Being Myself is the name of the CD. Also is involved with a compilation CD for Christmas. Yeah, see, you know,
Christmas.
I always think about, right, you know what you should, I don't have any talent. What you should do, you know how they write, like,
You're good at going off on tangents, though, like just taking one little thing, just talking for an hour, and nobody knows what you're talking about, but you're completely happy with yourself.
That's what our staff is.
That's what we're talking about.
That's talent. That's really good.
Yeah, I'm happy with myself. That's the important part, even if no one knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you lost me just about 10 minutes ago.
You see, Macy's been bitten by the compliment bug around here, too.
Yeah, well, Lauren was coaching her during the break.
Oh, okay.
We were just talking.
Here's what you need to write a song about.
She told me you went off for 40 minutes one time.
Hey,
you didn't take any calls, and you didn't talk to the guest.
For 40 minutes.
He can talk about traffic and weather for, I guess, unlimited.
But let me say something. 40 minutes is an exaggeration because we never go where breaks wouldn't go across the break.
What do we
talk
about?
20 minutes
you know
max. No.
No one knows.
Now, look, Macy, I was trying to give you a little career help here, but you jumped all over me, baby.
No, I was just trying to like boost your ego because you said you don't have any talent. I was just trying to make you feel good, baby.
Oh, yeah. Well, nothing makes a guy feel better than when someone says he's good at waxing on about stuff that no one else understands except for him.
Or cares about
except for him. But here's what I want you to do. You need to write a song, not a Christmas song.
Yeah.
And birthday songs have been done, too. Mm-hmm. We need to pick a subject, like Alice Cooper did School's Out for Summer, and it gets played all the time because it's the only School's Out song.
All right.
You see what I'm saying?
Maybe another School's Out song.
Another School's Out, Veterans Day, Yom Kippur, Columbus Day.
Rosh Hashanah.
Kwanzaa.
Yeah, Kwanzaa. Once a year. Ramadan.
Yeah,
Ramadan, baby.
Ramadan.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and it's Ramadan's a whole month, so it would get played. I don't know if we get a whole lot of airplay out here. Probably not the country station.
How about the day after Groundhog's Day? This is the day after Groundhog's Day.
Whatever it is, it gets played
on that
time of year all the time, and it's always out because that crappy School's Out for Summer's been played for 35 years every time you start getting into June, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. You do that, Macy.
I'm all over that.
All right, that makes sense, right?
Day after February 3rd.
Well, let's not nail ourselves down to the day after Groundhog's Day.
No,
I'm just saying.
That's as soon as I, punch you out.
Oh, okay. So you know when Groundhog's Day is. Okay. All right, let's get back to Ann, who's 20.
Yeah, you left her.
Who, all your talk about Groundhog's Day. Ann?
Yeah?
Ann had a foursome.
Annie's 20, and she had herself a foursome, but now they just got naked.
And made out.
Yeah.
And don't think for a second, how dare you, Adam?
No sex, no oral sex.
No.
Did you touch a penis?
No, actually I didn't. I mean, like, he was touching my breast and stuff like that, but, like...
How'd you guys all get naked? Was there a jacuzzi or hot tub involved?
Well, we were just really drunk, and we thought it would be fun to play, like, stripping games.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
They did.
Yeah, the guys had that mapped out in a little war room. They had a little a mock-up of the room before they started the game.
Blah, 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 blah. All right, so, Ann.
Yeah?
So the question is what? You're ashamed?
Well, yeah, and it's happened over a month ago, and I just keep obsessing about it, and
because it's weird at work?
Because she wished she would have touched the penis.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but...
That's what it is.
Do you like one of the guys?
No, they were actually kind of gross, but I was kind of strangely attracted to them for some reason. But,
in their grossness.
Yeah. I don't know. But, I guess it's just like one of them was married, and, like, I don't know, I just feel like such a homewrecker.
Well, you didn't do anything. You just frolicked about and had a little drunken fun.
This guy's an asshole, and it's his responsibility anyway.
Yeah.
I know.
You didn't cheat, though, really. This is a little frolicking. Nothing wrong with that. Hey,
Did you have fun? Did you like it?
At the time, but when I woke up the next morning, I was pretty upset.
Okay.
Guilty.
Do you see these guys at work every day?
Well, actually, I just saw him for the first time today.
Ooh.
And I just, like, totally freaked out, and I just get so nervous and can't talk to them really, and I have to serve them.
You work at a place that's big enough where you don't have to see them?
No, I work at a really small restaurant, and I have to serve them.
You serve them? I thought you said you worked with them.
Oh, no, I met them through work.
Oh.
These guys are idiots.
Okay. Well, so what?
Yeah.
Just relax. It's cool. You're 20. You get drunk. You screw around. You didn't have sex with anybody. You didn't have oral sex.
Yeah, you're going to do that a bunch more times.
Yeah, you're fine. I don't understand what your problem is. Just get past it.
She has a conscience.
Well, she didn't do anything.
What do you think?
She's a waitress. These guys are screwballs.
Because the guy was married?
Yeah, believe me, these guys are doing other stuff. These guys are idiots. They're assholes. Just
no. Please, they're just screwing around. There was no sex involved with
the married guys.
We've heard 1,000 times worse than this. 1,000 times.
Yes, way worse guys.
That's
what about the other girl?
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. What about the girl? You into the girl?
Excuse me?
Did she feel bad?
Yeah. The other girl, she's like a friend of mine, and I don't know. She feels really bad about it, too. And she's really
Ann, listen, baby, you're 20. Get over it. You partied with a couple guys. You're a waitress. You had no sex. Get past it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, thanks, man.
Get a boyfriend, would you?
Okay.
All right?
Is that going to be a problem?
Kind of.
Why?
I've never had a boyfriend before.
Yeah.
Why?
See, something's going on with you.
Yeah. Why?
Why? I don't know. I don't know.
Because
I usually just end up...
You're fat.
Drew, please.
You end up what?
I end up just I don't know. I think my problem is I sleep with them right when I meet them, so it kind of ruins it.
No, I think you have way too many ideas about that. You're too skittish. You got to relax a little bit.
No, every girl is a hoe at some point.
Yeah.
Especially when you're 20. That's the best time.
That's right.
To be a hoe?
Yeah. Now's the time to do it, baby.
Okay.
And you got to get a little more comfortable in your own skin.
I know.
All right.
You should still have a boyfriend. You can be a hoe and have a boyfriend.
Her dad must be an a-hole. That's why she's attracted.
Yeah, you're skittish. You're calling from Minnesota. You do any ice fishing up there?
No, I don't.
I got to get into that ice fishing. It's going to be my new thing. You know what you do? You get a little shed. You drag it out in the lake, and you just sit there and get drunk.
Have you ever tried to not do it on the first night?
Ann?
Yeah.
You ever not had sex on the first night?
No, not since I've been 16.
Okay. Well, why don't you hold off and just find a guy. I don't know.
So she gets overtaken by other people.
Here's what
come to her own defense.
Ann is confused by life and by men especially.
It's severe codependency.
You feel like you can't tell him no.
Yeah, that's codependency.
No.
There's something's
wrong.
The alcoholic dad. That's what
she's scared to say no.
Huh?
Nah. Well, look, she's from Minnesota.
Well, just try not doing it with them on the first night and see what happens with the guy that you like, with the guy that's not gross.
Yeah.
Do you have an alcoholic dad?
No, I don't.
See, Drew, you're a regular Prescott.
Wait,
retard.
Why the caretaking? Why can't you come to your own defense? Why can't you be present in a relationship?
I don't know. I just have very low self-esteem.
Why? So what happened to you?
Nothing. I don't know.
All right, listen, two choices. Your parents made you feel like crap, or you're fat. Which one?
Well, I'm not fat, but...
What? How much you weigh?
170, and I'm 5'10".
Okay. That's a lot of Norwegian woman there.
I am Norwegian.
Yeah, let me do the radio math.
That's good.
5'10", 170?
Yeah.
Okay, I get 5'7" and 13/16, 183.
Phew.
Yeah.
There you go.
What?
All right. So listen,
Ann, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm doing the radio math.
All right.
Why don't you lose 20 pounds?
I try.
No.
Yeah, why not? You feel better about yourself.
Not eating, so.
No, don't stop eating. Just exercise a little more.
Okay.
I'm telling you, look.
Okay.
Oh, look, anyone, if you're feeling bad about yourself, you're in a rut, you don't have any money, you can't get anything going, here's the best, and you can't afford therapy, and you can't do whatever, here's the best thing you can do. Start eating a little better and start exercising. You'll immediately feel better. You'll have more self-respect. You'll feel stronger. You'll just feel better. It's not going to fix you if you were molested for 10 years, but it's going to. It couldn't hurt, as the Jewish doctor would say. Am I right, Macy?
Yeah, but it's okay to tell a guy no.
It's okay to tell a guy no.
Something is up with her that she gets
just when you meet a guy you like, just make him wait for a while. It's fun, actually.
She can't. She gets completely lost in anybody else's desires.
Yeah.
And she has to perfectly please them.
And then she's got just a little that fat chick syndrome.
Plus, she's only 20,
some of that is codependency. That's whatever.
She's 20.
Dependency.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's keep going. I'm getting depressed. Gene?
Hey, what's going on, Adam?
Let me say something, too, Macy. I don't mean to sound... This is going to be good, really. This might sound mildly racist, but super white Norwegian chicks that are fat look bad. You know what I mean? You're dark skinned, you're an ebony princess, you can carry a couple extra pounds on you, it just look good. White chicks, especially the real white ones from Minnesota, they get naked, looks like you ran to a snowdrift. You understand? Black woman just looks younger when they pack on 40 pounds, they look younger. They don't really look heavier, they look younger, it just pulls the wrinkles out of them. They look good. White women don't carry it well. So I'm saying?
I don't know how to say anything about
no, it's
that.
True. It's better.
But 5'10", 170 isn't bad.
No, it's not bad.
It's not fat, for sure.
It's not fat, but it's not good. See what I'm saying?
It's not fat.
But you got to understand, 5'10", 170, that's over the radio.
Over the radio.
She's telling us over the phone.
She's giving an idealized
version. If I put her on a scale right now, she'd be 189.
All right.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it says, 5'10", 170 on her license. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
See, I'm learning something now.
That's what I like.
Yeah. It's great.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's funny. Hey, Star?
Yeah.
You're 21?
Yeah.
You
I just want to say something real quick. I am 174 pounds and 5'4", so she ain't fat. Sorry.
You're fat.
No,
I'm good looking, dude.
You're both fat. That's how it works. It's not that she ain't or you ain't. It's you both is.
I don't think so, but whatever.
Well, look, here's the deal. The mark keeps heading up. I mean, the country keeps getting heavier and heavier and heavier.
You're overweight.
Yeah, so it's kind of good. What was yesterday's morbidly obese is today's husky.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. That's my plan. Like my kid, by the time like our kids, your kid could be, 10 and 250 pounds, just be average.
Perfect.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, Star, you're 5'4", you're 174, and you're not fat. What else is going on?
I'm having this problem because every time, like, I really like the guys that I always end up with. I really like them, but they're really chill and mellow and, really nervous and really caring people. But I want to be kinky, and I don't know how to bring it up to them.
What do you want? You want to be tied up?
Tied up, yeah.
Tied up? Well, maybe they don't have enough rope.
I want to tie them up,
You tie them up.
Anything there, like...
Yeah.
I can't figure out how to, like, bring across anything kinky because I'm into a lot of kinky stuff, and I always have been.
Yeah, well, here's the thing with guys. Guys, 90% of guys just want good old-fashioned straight sex with someone they're attracted to.
But they'll cooperate.
They'll go along with stuff. But here's the thing, too. The more you weigh, the less cooperative guys are.
Oh, stop it.
No, it's true.
That's so bad.
Oh, okay, but look, I know it sounds horrible, and I know everyone thinks I'm a prick.
She's pouring her heart out.
I know, and I'm going to catch it and scoop it right back into you. Not through your mouth, though. But, but here's all I want to say. If Claudia Schiffer says, I want to be tied up, and I want you to walk on me, and I want to tie you up, and I want to beat you with a cat of nine tails, 99% of guys are cool with that. It's like, hey, hottie. Sure, start, whatever, game on, no problem. If a chick's 5'4" and 175 and she wants that stuff, guys are like, I don't know. How about you give me a BJ and I think about it? You see what I'm saying? So that's yes. Guys are much less cooperative when you're stocky. It's true.
Well, I got big breasts and a big butt. That's kind of like my features. So it's not like I'm stocky.
Right. No, you're not. No, look.
I like a girl with a big butt.
Okay, listen. Listen, 5'4", 175 is considered stocky by most standards.
You just got to find a guy that likes doing that with you.
Yeah, now it doesn't mean there aren't guys who ain't into that and ain't into stocky and ain't into being tied up. They're out there. You just got to find them, like Macy said.
But everybody has to find a guy that likes to do what they want to do.
Yeah. On the other hand, do you really want that guy? I mean, think about that guy. You know what I mean?
That likes getting tied up?
Yeah, or likes tying up. It's the guy with the ZZ Top beard and a couple of warrants out for some parking tickets he hasn't taken care of.
Like what?
You know
tied up where? On your bed? Because that's not really
bed. You know, I've thought of all sorts of different things. I just haven't been able to do it with anybody.
Well, you got to be not quite so ashamed of it and bring it up a little bit. But it's true fetish we're talking about.
How about a nice boyfriend-girlfriend relationship?
Yeah.
How about that?
I've had those, and I've had them.
Boring.
Adam. Okay.
The problem is that they just
Macy was smacked around. That's why she's big, to keep people away, and then she has fetish to keep guys away.
Wait, you're saying Macy was smacked around?
I mean, Star. I beg your pardon.
Star. Hey.
Did I say Macy?
I'm glad you corrected that one.
Hey, Star?
Yeah.
Yeah, did your dad smack you around?
Yes,
we'll take that as a yes.
That's why she's big,
that's why.
to keep people away.
All right, that's why I need all this stuff. But look, here's what you need to do. You need to not get pregnant and go on the internet and just find some guy.
We got to play Macy Gray song.
I never would do that.
Oh, we do?
Oh,
We're not playing it now. It's too late. We'll play it the next break.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 23.
What did you tell? What do you tell your boyfriends?
Well, I'm like, hey, how about we try something new? And they're always bringing up threesomes, and it's like, you know,
that's guys.
That's not
He's
new.
doing a 2.5 as is. All right, listen, Star. Find a guy on the internet who wants to tie you up. There's plenty of nut jobs out there. Okay, listen. Okay, find Jesus Christ, would you please?
Yes, okay.
All right, Macy Gray's here. Macy, you got to stay one more break. You thought you were staying the first hour, but you showed up late, so now you got to make up that 15 minutes.
You were late. I was watching.
Yeah,
I was
just like you weren't
learning from
just
you.
like you weren't late at Canton, Ohio, many years ago.
Learning.
All right. Well, now you should know that I'm a disciplinarian, and you have to stay for one more break.
Right.
Thanks, baby doll. We'll be right back.
LoveLine will be right back. So get your problems ready.
Hey, everybody. It's LoveLine, the best of LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. He would be Dr. Drew, or he'll be around, actually. He's just not in the studio this second, but we will bring him back through the magic of magnetic tape. And speaking of magic, this next guest is a dear friend who I have nothing in common with, but always have an interesting time talking to, Tori Amos. Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Tori Amos is our guest tonight. The new CD is Tales of a Librarian. Tori also has started an organization called RAIN, and if you want any information about that organization, you can go to www.rain.org or call 1-800-656-HOPE. That's 1-800-656-HOPE. All right. Now, Tori, I know you're a big fan of the show. Well,
she just can't listen to it because she's in England.
No, I love this show.
Yeah, she's a fan. An unlikely couple, me and Tori.
I thought you were simpatico, but
we're
different.
Kindred, simpaticated spirits.
I see.
But to the outside world, and we don't care about the outside world. That's one of the things we have. You know what I'm saying? Let them talk.
Yeah,
that's what I say.
We never cared about the outside world.
And that's what happens. You see, if you start listening to the everyone whispering in your ear, it can screw up a relationship. But we know what we have. We don't even want you here right now, Drew, quite honestly.
That last time you got rid of me, if you recall.
Oh, did I get rid of you?
I was in Minnesota.
Oh, that's right. It was just me and Tori. Yeah. I was wondering, because my style feels a little cramped tonight, and I was wondering what that was.
And as I told you, this time she grabbed me and said, do not leave the studio.
Oh, because she was scared. Scared? Yeah. She's a woman of great passion.
Scared what might happen. Yes.
She doesn't trust herself.
I see. Those boundaries.
Yeah. She's an impulsive artist. She's a reckless, impulsive artist. And when she sees something, she likes it. All right. So we got this game here, Tori. It's called Germany or Florida.
Okay.
All bizarre evil comes from either Germany or Florida. We figured this out on the Jimmy Kimmel show.
And the macabre.
So, people call in, they give us the bizarre story, and we guess either Germany or Florida.
Okay.
Darren?
Hello?
You're 17?
Yeah, I'm 17. Hey, Adam. You're hilarious. Dr. Drew, you're a good man. All right, Germany or Florida? A 34-year-old auto worker was rushed to the emergency ward this weekend when his genitals started to suffer from necropsy. The unidentified man had a strange fetish for an extreme form of genital chastity, which stopped the blood flow to his testicles and penis for more than 4 days. The married father of the four claimed he enjoyed the constriction caused by the pipe fitting rings he used in valves at the assembly plant where he worked, and his wife had no idea about his strange liking. He is quoted as saying that he would leave them on for days at a time and usually had no problem removing them. Unable to get the device off, he would... where is it?
We're on a roll.
You got embarrassed. Yeah.
All right.
You couldn't get a saw around it.
All right, so Germany or Florida? This is a tough one.
You think Germany?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Really?
Tori said Germany, Drew, and Florida. We've never had this kind of
all right, let's think about
Germany or Florida.
Not a lot of auto manufacturing in Florida.
Well, was it auto manufacturing or just manufacturing?
Auto.
He said auto, yeah.
We did say auto. Yeah.
And there's a lot of precision parts in Germany, all over the place.
Yeah, they do a lot of Waffle Huts.
A lot of weird sexual stuff in Germany.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Tell me why.
It's got to be some residual.
You know
all that lederhosen.
War trauma.
Yeah, you know what it is whenever you take societies that are sort of buttoned down, they explode at some point, and it always takes a turn for the sick or the bizarre. It's like the Japanese, too much bowing, too many ties worn, too much reverence for your parents equals I got to get some bear pancreas in me so I can get a boner, and then I'm going to eat sashimi off a virgin. See what it turns into? Yeah. It goes weird. Whereas, like, places like, South, like Rio de Janeiro, I think they're just sort of moderately sexual all the time, but it doesn't seem to take the perverse turn.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't hear anyone from Rio out slaughtering rhinos to get some horn so they can make an aphrodisiac. No. They don't do anything. They just hump each other.
Right. They just look around.
They're so busy humping. They're so tired from banging all day. They don't have time for all the weird, bizarre, ritualistic stuff. Yeah. So I think Germany suffers from the sort of button-down stuff. All right, so we're going Germany.
But it's such a white trash move. The whole thing it's not a sexual move, it's a white trash move, and that's why I went Florida.
That's why you play. That's why you have to play Germany or Florida.
Right. So what are we doing here? Germany?
I got to go with Tori. The kindred spirits have to stay together.
All right, Germany.
We're all going Germany? All right, where was he? Line 5? Darren?
Yeah, you're going Germany?
Yeah.
All right, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hallelujah. Guy loses his genitals, Germany.
Oh, man, Tori, what can't you do?
Let's take one more crack
Plays
at it.
the piano.
Hey,
she does Germany or Florida.
We need a new
Anderson?
song. We need something new. Can we get Tori to do one?
Well, we had, and I hope she's not listening, we had Pink.
No, don't even talk about that. No,
Well, I'm just saying, we had Pink sing the Germany or Florida song, and it didn't come out as good as we would have liked it to.
Dear.
So, and there's no real theme other than the Germany or Florida word.
And I don't want to play it. Don't even say it, because I just let her.
Yeah, we don't want to poison your mind with the actual bad theme we have.
Oh,
you see what I'm saying? That would taint you.
Dr. Drew, I'm on the spot.
Yeah.
Give her a melody.
No,
Really?
no melody, no.
No melody.
No melody?
She comes up with her own.
Just the words, Germany or Florida. That's all we have.
Okay.
How's that move you?
Germany or Florida, go together.
Wait a minute, that's Ebony or Ivory. But that's good.
Germany or Florida, we got that. That's all we need.
All right.
We're good.
Nice. One take Tori, they call her. Or we're not going to do any more takes, Tori. It's one or the other. That was great. Pink, you're out. Tori, you're in.
No. Oh, she's going
to... All right. I don't want to take another Germany or Florida. Right. Wait, what about this one?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, line 2 over here. This is Nicole. Nicole?
Hi.
You're 20?
I am.
What's up?
Well, my fiance and I just moved back from Utah about 2 months ago, and we moved in with my parents temporarily just until we can get back on our feet with the new baby and everything. And my dad has been snooping through our stuff, and we pay him rent every month. We pay him rent. And tonight, for instance, since we got back to and my fiance works with my dad's company, and my dad was called this evening from like a check cashing place just to verify the number, and my dad started telling him that he wasn't able to cash the check because my dad's and my dad was the king of the castle, and my fiance didn't live there. He only slept there, and it's a big issue.
Well, no, wait a minute. He's the fiance, but you're living together?
Right.
Dads could freak out about that.
Well,
you mean pre-marriage living? Yeah.
In the same house with them?
We are.
Humping in the same house with Dad?
Well, it's probably.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. And how do you know he's snooping through your stuff?
He tells us.
Oh, really?
You got to either get married fast.
Get out of there.
Or get out of there. Yeah.
Yeah. And
he's not going to get over this.
No. You being married and living there is not the answer either. No.
He'll get over it. He'll be
Tori
so weird,
agrees.
but
Kindred Tori agrees.
Right.
No, this guy's a pain in the ass. He's intrusive. They're calling from Riverside. That's a disaster.
Every time you try to leave, what?
Every time we try to leave, he'll call the cops and tell them that we stole the car. And the car is mine. It was a graduation gift from him and my mom.
Is he...
All right, look.
Is he alcoholic?
Yeah.
No, he smokes pot. And I just found out on Thanksgiving that he used to do coke.
I think he may be doing stimulants now. That is sort of a drug addict move that call the police on the stolen car.
Nicole, get out of there. You guys can't scrape together first and last for a crappy apartment?
You're paying him rent anyway.
We've been working on it, and my dad is pretty much his boss at work, and he's like, oh, yeah, you'll get your ass. And then he's like,
what kind of work?
Well,
what kind of work?
It's construction. It's the first time
Adam was making the universal hammer move.
Yeah. I know construction workers when I hear them. Yeah. First off, you're no excuse not to get an apartment in Riverside because I believe they pay you to stay at apartments in Riverside.
But Nicole's dad is Mike
Stramat. Yeah, my a-hole foreman. Hey, look, Nicole, let me say what's going on here. First off, I'd love to hear your dad's version of this because it sounds like you're leaving stuff out. He calls the cops when you take your car somewhere. I'm sure he would have a version of that story that made a little more sense to us. That being said, there's no doubt he's an asshole, but then there's no doubt you're an idiot for living with the guy. And we hear this night after night. It's like, oh, the guy's a tyrant, and he's horrible, and he's abusive, but I live with him, and we work with him, and we share our lives 100%. Even good parents, you shouldn't be doing this with.
No, that's bad boundaries. Bad boundaries.
Yes, you're an adult. Your fiancé's an adult. He should get a job somewhere else. If he's a decent carpenter, he can get a job on any other crew. You guys save up a couple $100 and get the hell out of there. Until then, you just lay low.
The reason you haven't moved out yet is you really don't want to.
Right.
You're engaged in a dance with Dad, and you got to just stop.
Every time we try to move out, he calls the cops on us.
What the hell does that mean?
Excuse me, you're not.
He calls the cops on you.
Nicole, you're not allowed to walk outside of a house.
No, we're allowed to go places, but if we don't come back, he'll call the cops. He'll say that we're mistreating the baby and all that kind of crap.
Yeah, so what do you care?
All right, but
so let him call.
Let me tell you something, Nicole. You guys are engaged in a endless white trash dance with this guy.
Oh, and in your world, those are the 911 calls. These people would be eliminated.
I know, because you get 3, and then we put you down. The 4th one, we put you down. Yeah, listen, Nicole, please, for the sake of your kid, you do have a kid?
We do.
Yeah.
Just get out of there. I know it's easier. It fuels your fire to stay there and blame him for everything. He's an idiot, but you're an idiot for hanging with an idiot.
Yeah, there's nothing you're doing that's wrong.
Dancing.
So what do you care if he calls the police?
I can't believe
do you care?
Oh, the husband. What the hell? Jesus Christ. Oh, I can't. These people. It's like the more effed up you are and the worse your relationship is, the more you got to be together. To it. It's like some tooth that is exquisitely painful, and you can't stop playing with it with your tongue.
Let me ask you something, Dr. Drew. So, in her situation, just say he's threatening, doing this all the time, call the cops. What can she do to protect herself? Can she say when the cops come, if she's there trying to get the kid into the car, look, my father is disturbed. He needs to be...
The truth is your protection. What does she care if the police show up at her house? Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you for coming. And my father has severe problems, and we have to go.
They should be. That's why I brought up Adam's 911 policy. They should be looking at the dad with a jaundiced point of view and have him evaluated for nuisance calls to the cops.
It's just anybody who uses the police force as their own personal bodyguard or
home enforcement, home security.
Buddy. Yeah, they're people who use the cops to like screw with their neighbors, and they do it. They use the cops for like preemptive strikes. Like you get in an argument with your neighbor, so you get a restraining order against them, so it's on record. You know, the people just think the cops are sort of there to settle their crappy family disputes. Like I said, you get the cops. Here's the thing: when I'm in charge, Tori. First off, you get 3 lawsuits over the course of your lifetime. So, 2?
2.
All right, but if you make it to 80, they'll give you 1 more.
No, not in the music business.
Oh, well, you got to sue.
You should be given 80.
Well,
80 lawsuits.
People can sue you till they're blue in the face.
That's right.
You can't initiate lawsuits.
No.
Counter lawsuits are fine. That's a push.
How many can you initiate?
3 in a lifetime.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'll go with 3.
And you get 3 911 calls every 8 years.
Perfect.
That's it. The 4th one, they put a bullet in your head.
Pow.
I don't care what happened. Yeah. I don't care if a guy's cut a hole in your roof and he's lowering himself down in your living room naked with the bandolero ammunition belt.
The cops will take care of him after they shoot you.
They got to shoot you first. That's right.
What about the guy that calls and says, I wrote Cornflake Girl?
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Lawsuit, huh?
Well, it didn't get that far.
Did he call your record label and say he wrote Cornflake Girl?
I called my dad.
Your dad?
Who handles my publishing.
But it was your brother, right?
No, it wasn't my brother.
Really?
But the good thing is my dad, they had to walk through it. He said he would pray for him.
Wow. Your dad said he would pray for Cornflake Boy? Or
Yeah, for Cornflake Boy, yeah.
Wow. True.
Welcome, United States. There's no way you can be rendering a service and not get sued.
That wouldn't count. That wouldn't count on your record because he was going after you, and I'm sure he's had multiple other
weird things.
Yes. Yeah. All right. I'd put him down. Personal favor to you. Tori Amos here. Cornflake Gal. We'll take a little break. We'll be right back.
LoveLine. We'll be right back.
My dad started telling him that he wasn't able to cash the check because my dad said so, and my dad was the king of the castle, and my fiance didn't live there. He only slept there, and it's a big issue.
Well, no, wait a minute. He's the fiance, but you're living together?
Right.
Dads could freak out about that.
Well,
you mean pre-marriage living?
Yeah. In the same house with them?
We are.
Humping in the same house with Dad?
Well, it's probably.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. And how do you know he's snooping through your stuff?
He tells us.
Oh, really?
You got to either get married fast.
Get out of there.
Or get out of there, yeah.
Yeah. And
he's not going to get over this.
No. You being married and living there is not the answer either. No.
He'll get over it. He'll be still weird, but
Kindred Tori agrees.
Right.
No, this guy's a pain in the ass. He's intrusive. They're calling from Riverside. That's a disaster.
Every time you try to leave what?
Every time we try to leave, he'll call the cops and tell them that we stole the car. And the car is mine. It was a graduation gift from him and my mom.
Is he...
All right, look.
Is he alcoholic?
Yeah.
No, he smokes pot. And I just found out on Thanksgiving that he used to do coke.
As I say, I think he may be doing stimulants now. That is sort of a drug addict move that call the police on the stolen car.
Nicole, get out of there. You guys can't scrape together first and last for a crappy apartment?
You're paying him rent anyway.
We've been working on it, and my dad is pretty much his boss at work, and he's like, oh, yeah, you'll get your ass. And then he's like,
what kind of work?
Well,
what kind of work?
It's construction. It's the first time
Adam was making the universal hammer move.
Yeah. I know construction workers when I hear them. Yeah. First off, you're no excuse not to get an apartment in Riverside because I believe they pay you to stay at apartments in Riverside.
But Nicole's dad is Mike Stramat.
Yeah, my a-hole foreman. Hey, look, Nicole, let me say what's going on here. First off, I'd love to hear your dad's version of this because it sounds like you're leaving stuff out. He calls the cops when you take your car somewhere. I'm sure he would have a version of that story that made a little more sense to us. That being said, there's no doubt he's an asshole, but then there's no doubt you're an idiot for living with the guy. And we hear this night after night. It's like, oh, the guy's a tyrant, and he's horrible, and he's abusive, but I live with him, and we work with him, and we share our lives 100%. Even good parents, you shouldn't be doing this with.
No, that's bad boundaries. Bad boundaries.
Yes, you're an adult. Your fiancé is an adult. He should get a job somewhere else. If he's a decent carpenter, he can get a job on any other crew. You guys save up a couple $100 and get the hell out of there. Until then, you just lay low.
The reason you haven't moved out yet is you really don't want to.
Right.
You're engaged in a dance with Dad, and you got to just stop.
Every time we try to move out, he calls the cops on us.
What the hell does that mean?
Excuse me, you're not.
He calls the cops on you.
Nicole, you're not allowed to walk outside of a house.
No, we're allowed to go places, but if we don't come back, he'll call the cops. He'll say that we're mistreating the baby and all that kind of crap.
Yeah, so what do you care?
All right, but
so
listen,
let him call.
Let me tell you something, Nicole. You guys are engaged in a endless white trash dance with this guy.
Oh, and in your world, those are the 911 calls. These people would be eliminated.
I know, because you get 3, and then we put you down. The 4th one, we put you down. Yeah, listen, Nicole, please, for the sake of your kid, you do have a kid?
We do.
Yeah.
Just get out of there. I know it's easier. It fuels your fire to stay there and blame him for everything. He's an idiot, but you're an idiot for hanging with an idiot.
Yeah, there's nothing. Okay? There's nothing you're doing that's wrong.
Dancing.
So what do you care if he calls the police? What do you care?
Oh, the husband. What the hell? Jesus Christ. Oh, I can't. These people. It's like the more effed up you are, and the worse your relationship is, the more
you got to be together.
To it. It's like some tooth that is exquisitely painful, and you can't stop playing with it with your tongue.
Let me ask you something, Dr. Drew. So, in her situation, just say he's threatening, doing this all the time, call the cops. What can she do to protect herself? Can she say, when the cops come, if she's there trying to get the kid into the car, look, my father is disturbed. He needs to be.
The truth is your protection. What does she care if the police show up at her house? Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you for coming, and my father has severe problems, and we have to go.
They should be, that's why I brought up Adam's 911 policy. They should be looking at the data with a jaundiced point of view and have him evaluated for nuisance calls to the cops.
It's just anybody who uses the police force as their own personal bodyguard or
home enforcement, home security.
Buddy. Yeah, they're people who use the cops to like screw with their neighbors, and they use the cops for like preemptive strikes. Like you get an argument with your neighbor, so you get a restraining order against them, so it's on record. The people just think the cops are sort of there to settle their crappy family disputes. Like I said, you get the cops. Here's the thing: when I'm in charge, Tori, first off, you get 3 lawsuits over the course of your lifetime. So 2?
2.
All right, but if you make it to 80, they'll give you 1 more.
No, not in the music business.
Oh, well, you got to sue.
You should be given 80.
Well,
80 lawsuits.
People can sue you till they're blue in the face.
That's right.
You can't initiate lawsuits.
No.
Counter lawsuits are fine. That's a push.
How many can you initiate?
3 in a lifetime.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'll go with 3.
And you get 3 911 calls every 8 years. Perfect. That's it. The 4th one, they put a bullet in your head.
Pow.
I don't care what happened. Yeah. I don't care if a guy's cut a hole in your roof and he's lowering himself down in your living room naked with the bandolero ammunition belt.
The cops will take care of him after they shoot you.
They got to shoot you first. That's right.
What about the guy that calls and says, I wrote Cornflake Girl?
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Lawsuit, huh?
Well, it didn't get that far.
Did he call your record label and say he wrote Cornflake Girl?
I called my dad.
Your dad?
Who handles my publishing.
But it was your brother, right?
No, it wasn't my brother.
Really?
But the good thing is my dad, they had to walk through it. He said he would pray for him.
Wow. Your dad said he would pray for Cornflake Boy? Or
Yeah, for Cornflake Boy, yeah.
Wow. True.
Welcome, United States. There's no way you can be rendering a service and not get sued.
That wouldn't count. That wouldn't count on your record because he was going after you, and I'm sure he's had multiple other
weird things.
Yes. Yeah. All right. I'd put him down. Personal favor to you. Tori Amos here. Cornflake Gal. We'll take a little break. We'll be right back.
LoveLine. We'll be right back.
But all of a sudden, he just goes, we're talking about sex and, all that kind of... And he goes, you know what? Last weekend, I broke my dick bone. everyone just broke out into spontaneous laughter. Like, there ain't no dick bone, buddy.
Well, you can rupture your penis, though. You can actually...
How do you rupture blood?
It's held in two cavernous bodies. That's what swells up, and they can rip and tear, and you got a big problem.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. But that's not what this guy's talking about.
How do you do that?
You just have somebody land on it the wrong way.
So what's this guy talking about?
This guy's talking about popping...
pop it like you can go, crack your knee.
Of the tendon that holds the penis up.
Oh, sort of like you got, you got one of them double-jointed elbows.
I said tendon. I mean ligament. There's a ligament there that holds...
Because that's what the crack is. When you crack your knee or something, that's your ligament.
That's right, moving around.
Is that it? And what's your knuckles?
Okay, Doctor, you're fired. Mark's
ligaments holding the joints together.
It's all about Dr. Mark.
But that's between the ligaments, basically.
All right. So the point is you can crack your penis. Yes? I like to crack my penis, and usually what I'll do is I'll take my young assistant, tell her to light a cigarette, stand profile to me, and then whoosh, pow! Knock that thing right out of her mouth. Drew, have you seen me do that?
Yeah, I've seen it. Oh, of course. You're the hit of the party.
It's awesome. Then I put her on a spinning wheel, and I put balloons around her, and pop, pop, pop. It's awesome.
You're not a real doctor, are you, man?
No, he's not.
No,
he's
you.
the love doctor.
You.
Oh, me?
No, I'm not talking to the real doc.
I barely went to junior college. Louis or Luis? Uh-oh.
No way. No way.
What is this?
Wake up.
Is that someone snoring?
Yeah, he's been on hold for 55 minutes. He's calling from Washington, D.C., and it's 1:30 in the morning over there, right?
Yeah, well, that's so early. I don't know.
What's his name?
His name is Louis.
Hey, listen, I'm talking to him. Hey,
Louis.
buddy.
Louis.
Hey, Louis.
Wake up.
My questions are going to my pecker.
All right, this is great. I hope he stays here all night.
There was someone else.
All right. Guys are great.
Has that ever happened before?
Oh, yeah.
When the girls fall asleep, they don't make this kind of noise.
Listen, buddy, I'm getting... I want to talk to him. Listen, mate. Look, you know what, man? I'm getting sort of depressed about this. Every time I talk to you...
Is it your father?
Is it your father? All you do is snore, and I don't know if it's working out between us anymore.
All right, I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to gamble on Louis.
Gamble on what?
Well, we'll go back to him after the commercial.
Yeah.
And we'll see how long, because eventually they stop.
He's going to be that.
Well, they tip over, the phone falls out.
Yes, you're right.
They get call waiting.
This sounds like wedged in there, though. This sounds like securely positioned in this guy's
Hey, Doc.
pharynx somewhere.
Doc. Yeah. Do you find anything on dick popping in the book?
I'm just trying to show you a picture.
Oh, can I come and look?
It's right here.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a ligament that attaches right here.
All right, Jet is here. We're going to take a quick break. We'll check back in with Louis.
It's called the suspensory ligament of the
penis.
Wait a minute,
Drew.
Yes, baby.
All right, I'll check back in with the
Louis.
No greater compliment can be paid to a talk show host than having a guy sawing logs who's been, by the way, listening to the show the whole time. All right, we'll take a quick break.
All right, guys, here's the deal. Looking to hook up? Call the Dateline. Sick of wasting time with the wrong person? Call the Dateline. One call's all you need to make. Call the Dateline.
1-877-889-DATE.
You know what I'm saying out there?
Adam and Dr. Drew will be right back on LoveLine.
Hey, yo, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla, or Mayonnaise is our next guest that calls me. That's Mayonnaise with a Z. Dr. Drew is not in studio tonight, but who needs him? Because you will have him in a second, because this is the best of LoveLine. And I'm going to bring on the man that was the predecessor to David Alan Grier in the main man category, Snoop Doggy Dogg.
That's my main mayonnaise.
Hey,
everybody. LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191.
Dr. Drew, that almost sounds like Dr. Dre. Dr. Drew.
That's why he called himself Dr. Drew.
That's right. Let's pick it back in on that.
Yeah.
Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Drew was at your door.
Yep, Anderson's going to put that on a card.
Yeah.
Of course.
He just immediately reached for the tape.
We'll get some mileage out of that.
Oh, he wasn't taping that?
Yeah.
No, he was taping it.
All right, cool.
He's got it.
We got it live on the system, you dig?
Snoop, well, let's see. I've not seen since I was at the Bishop Don Juan's house.
Yeah, the Honeycomb Hideout. That's what we call it. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that, love.
One of the bigger name pimps in town. Not as big as Snoop Dogg, of course, but Bishop Don Juan, quite a dichotomy. He lives in a crappy 2-bedroom apartment, but has a Rolls Royce parked out front. He's a man who has his priorities.
He hard on my homie. That's cool.
Oh, no, I love him. He showed us how to dress, showed me the proper way to hold a gold chalice and to drink champagne. It's quite a day. Put his shoes on. Drew, I've showed you that video.
No, I never saw that.
Oh, it was great, great man show.
I saw you and Jimmy getting high with Snoop.
I don't remember that. But you know what was funny? Then we got high again, and
then I got high.
We were standing out front of Bishop Don Juan's apartment, and Snoop was inside. And we had to wait for the bishop to come on down and fire up the rolls before we rolled with him, which took about 2 hours. But luckily, an ice cream truck came by. And we were stoned. And, Jimmy, when he gets stoned, he goes nuts, And I convinced Jimmy that he was just putting the finishing touches on his ABC deal. And I said, Jimmy, the deal is not complete unless they throw in the Snoop DeVille, which is Snoop's Cadillac, which
Custom.
I don't know if it's come out yet. It is out. I've not seen a lot of them on the road.
No, because, Cadillac acting like they don't want to do it now. But
What?
it's all to the good. Yeah, so I'm probably going to do it myself. So I'm going to leave y'all a number that y'all can hit me at if y'all want y'all personalized Snoop DeVille's, through my system. You dig, in a real way.
Well, I think Snoop or one of the posse members pulled up in what was like a prototype Snoop DeVille, right?
Yeah, it was.
Is it Escalade or Escalator?
No,
it's a car.
It's the
DTS.
DTS.
Oh, nice.
Right, and it's nice. It's got some
you
fur
liked
in
it?
it and some leather and
diamond
it's
in the
clean.
back, sunroof top.
Oh.
Yeah, it was nice. I could see you driving that, by the way, Drew.
Yeah, you get a lot of girls, baby.
Little gold anodizing where it counts. Anyway, Jimmy was so stoned that I had him absolutely convinced that he was going to tell ABC that they needed to throw a car in on the deal because that's a power move. That's the kind of move Snoop would do. He'd say,
positioning.
Say, I need the cash, I need the contract, I need this, I need that, but you got to throw in something.
Yeah, something to make me feel like the deal is worth doing.
Right. So Caddy is backed off the Snoop DeVille.
Yeah, they backed off, so maybe Chrysler, GM, or somebody like that to get involved. You never know.
Yeah. I think GM makes Cadillac, though, which is probably a
might want to jump over Cadillac's head, you know what I'm saying?
I see,
boss.
right.
Go
That's
to the
right.
boss. Instead of talking to the underboss, I go talk to the real boss.
That's right. All right. I don't want to. Oh, Snoop, by the way, is coming out to do some phone calls in Vegas with us this weekend.
So we'll all be out there.
And Drew's going to be out there, too. So,
fascinating.
Yeah, maybe we'll roll with Snoop.
You on that show, too?
That's my show, yeah.
It is?
Yes.
That's a great show, man.
You like that show?
I love it. I let my kids watch it, too. It's fly.
We're going to make a puppet out of you?
You might as well, man. You know they canceled me off the Muppets because of Bill O'Reilly.
Really?
Yeah, I did a segment with him, and then he started talking, and they took me off, so it's all cool.
Well, wait a minute. Now, we were talking last night. We heard that you gave up weed. Is that true?
Uh-huh.
How long's it been?
About 115 days.
Really? Drew, you want to do a urine test, or you believe it?
It would still be positive, so.
Yeah, you got to give me what? 120 days?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm 5 or 6 days away.
No weed, nothing for 115 days.
Yes, sir.
That not even a roach.
No, I just been walking through. I've been walking through clouds of weed. You know, my homie still smokes, so I walk through the clouds.
So you just stand up and you get high?
No, I just walk to the other room.
And you just quit cold turkey. There's no patch, none of that.
No
doctor, no
patch,
nothing.
None of that.
Jesus Christ, Drew, what do you think of
that
this?
can happen, right, Doc?
You can have them, but you get pretty irritable and depressed when you stop, huh?
He doesn't
nah,
seem
but
that bad.
you know what I substituted it for? I substituted it for my kids. I started spending time with
Started smoking your kids?
Good.
Nah, I started spending time with them. I wasn't spending time with them. I was always smoking weed instead of spending time with them.
That's good.
That's nice.
That's a good thing, Doc.
Eventually, the weed stops working for you too, right?
Yeah, it didn't get me high no
That's
more.
right. But the problem when you stop when you're at that point is you can get really depressed for a few months afterwards. So watch out.
Oh, it's a depression time.
Yeah, and have trouble remembering things and finishing stuff.
But if I'm busy though, I'm like stuck to the script right now. I got
That's
so
good.
many things to
That's
do.
good.
Right now.
You're sort of maintaining. You're managing. With
Yeah, I'm maintaining.
Yeah.
I like that word.
All right. Let's take some calls. Snoop Dogg here tonight. Let's talk to Michael, who's 19. Michael.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Big fan of the show.
What?
What's that?
I'm a big fan of your show.
Yeah.
Adam, I think you're really cool.
What kind of condition do you have?
I'm in a wheelchair. I have spinal muscular atrophy.
Whoa.
Spinal muscular atrophy?
We'll check. Do you know the other name for that?
Weird Nick Hoffman.
What is it?
Weird Nick Hoffman. Hold on.
We're Nick Hoffman?
Yeah.
What is it?
Spinal muscular.
Weird Nick Hoffman.
I thought it was...
Wisner Hoffman?
I thought it was Kugelberg-Wieslander syndrome.
No, I'm...
You're the more severe form.
Yeah, I'm the more severe form.
Spinal muscular atrophy is usually a Kugelberg-Wieslander.
Sure, the guy's... Hold on a second. The guy's operating his wheelchair with a crazy straw, and you're busting his chops like it's
Jeopardy. I want to make
Jeopardy.
sure it wasn't somebody just goofing with us.
All right.
Okay, that's good, Doc.
All right,
You
that's
understand
good.
that. Doc know the terminology for that.
Actually, I use the touchpad, but whatever.
All right, you're the real McCoy. Now,
I'm the real McCoy.
are you in a wheelchair?
Right now I'm lying down, but...
Let me
normally, you're in a wheelchair. Okay.
My patients with spinal muscular atrophy, you tell me if this happened to you too, felt that as their disease got worse, they had their intelligence increased. Did that happen to you?
Okay.
Well, that was one of my patients reported that. I had a couple patients with this, yeah.
I got more time to
That's
read.
interesting.
No, I haven't.
All right, so are you able to work or do anything like that?
I'm in college right now.
In where?
In college?
College.
Yeah.
Okay. You doing? You're calling from Berkeley. You going to Berkeley?
Yeah, I'm going to Cal.
Cool.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
Film major.
All right. Should be like Stephen Hawking.
For a film though.
What's that?
I'm a film major.
Film major.
Interesting.
What do you want to do?
I want to direct.
Direct.
And
Wow. Awesome.
You want to direct ghetto movies like, gang violence movies?
Whatever. Anything that sounds good.
Yeah. To do anything.
Wow.
All right. So what's your question, Michael?
Well, I was listening to your show like a month ago, and Adam, you said that no one wants to cast you in any movie.
Yeah. No one wants to put me in any movies except for. Yes, I'd like to be in some movies.
Yeah, what he didn't mention, Michael, is one of the reasons is that he won't talk to a casting director, won't go to a casting director. He insists on being called and given instructions where he turns up for a role without reading for it.
I feel as if they should come to my house and take me to the set. Yes.
Well,
he has a reputation for being a pain in the ass. That's
oh, please. Snoop, we've worked together many a time. Did you find me to be a pain in the ass?
You fun to work with, him.
That's right. A complete professional. I come over to Snoop's house, I get baked, and then I start eating.
He's a complete professional. Not a professional, but a professional.
There's no problems whatsoever.
That's my main man name.
Hey, Michael.
Yeah.
Listen, I appreciate your interest, and don't worry, I'll get in the movies if Snoop has to put me in one of his own himself.
I want to ask you a question.
All right.
It might sound a little bit odd, but I wrote my own screenplay.
Right.
And I think there are two doctors in the film, and I was thinking it would be really cool if you could play one of the doctors.
One of the what?
Doctors?
One of the doctors?
And you could play the other doctor.
All right, I'll do it.
I'm in.
All right. Hey, listen. What are you going to do? Send me the script?
Yeah.
Great, but then you can't read it, right? Isn't that how that works?
No, I can't read it. It's illegal to read it, and I can't read, which is really the reason I can't read it.
You
All right, but listen, you ever out in the L.A. area?
I'm afraid not, no.
All right, good. Then stop by. No, never out here, huh?
I can come down.
All right, listen, this is the time of the show, and I'm telling you, we got to get some T-shirts made up because this is the point in the call where I'd go, listen, buddy, we're going to send you out a T-shirt. What do you say? You know what I mean? Like a official LoveLine cowbell, Dr. Drew and Adam, Mootastic cowbell or something. We need some swag to hand out so when it gets uncomfortable in minute 4, the calls that aren't going well with the guy in the wheelchair, I can just say, hey, pal, we're going to sit you out with a windbreaker.
Some lovely parting gifts.
Yeah. Michael, I'm sorry, I guess I can't read the script because then there's all kinds of legalities and stuff. But you're going to Berkeley. You're fine. You just keep on top of that. All right, let's talk to Jesse, who's 19. Jesse?
Hey, how you doing?
What's up?
Not much. I was wondering about consensual age. I have a girl who's 19 and a girl who's 17 who really like me. And I'm wondering if it's legally okay to go out with them and have sex with them and all that.
You're how old?
Huh?
You're how old?
I'm 19.
Well, what I've got here for the state of Colorado, which it says you're calling from, 17 is age of consent in your state. You might want to check, this is somewhat old material, ageofconsent.com. In fact, Ann, why don't we get up that site and reprint stuff, get it updated.
They have ageofconsent.com?
Yep.
And that's it? You just check it, figure out what it is for the state you're in, and that's it?
Yeah.
And it never varies within the state, does it?
No.
It's a statewide
the same age, no matter where you at. So I thought 18 was legal.
And each state is different.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I always say sounds dumb. We ought to just decide on one. Like, one age for the draft, one age to drink, one age to buy cigarettes. Why not one age to get laid?
Yeah, 18 it sounds like a cool number.
Because you live in Hawaii or Arkansas, I don't know where the low ones are.
Snoop's back on Sesame Street. That's it. Boom, he's on.
This is his bit. He's going to explain the age of consent.
That's 18, baby. That's a good thing. That's all right. I can complain about that.
The kid's got to learn how to count. Why not count to the age of consent with Snoop Dogg?
Can you count?
All right, Jesse. It seems like you're okay, but get on that internet and find out for sure.
All right, thank you.
All right, don't get anyone pregnant.
Give them a couple of months. Wait till their birthday before you really give it to them, Jess.
No problem, I will. Adam, I want to say that you're a god, and thank you so much for all the knowledge that you give to everybody.
Thank you, Jesse.
And thanks to Dr. Drew and to Snoop Dogg. What's up, man?
Ain't it, man? I got to do it.
Take care, Jesse.
I want to answer like that.
See, Snoop has good answers.
Yeah, they demand I got to do it.
People say, hey, Adam, I think you're God. And I go, hey, gee, thanks a lot there, pal. Snoop's like, hey, you got to do it? No, do it. All right. Well, let's... when are they going to do that Starsky and Hutch movie? Do you know?
We're supposed to be shooting in March, April, and May.
Yeah, that was made. Who was that? Antonio Vargas?
Antonio Vargas, David Soul.
And Paul Glazer. Paul Michael Glazer or something.
He had a middle name, yeah.
I got it. Jeff?
Yeah.
You're 30?
Yes, I am.
What's up?
Well, I've got a question for all you guys. Well, first, have you seen the movie Bowling for Columbine?
No, I haven't seen it yet. I heard it was good.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's basically a documentary where Michael Moore investigates the prevalence of violence in American culture.
Right.
And he goes through, the typical arguments about, because guns are so widely available here in America, whereas in England, they don't have guns, so they don't have murders.
Right.
But then he looks at Canada, and Canada, they have millions of guns in all their households, and yet they don't have many, gun murders that are going on.
Yeah. Well, let me say this, because we got to go to break. We do a lot of this, like we do that thing where they have almost no breast cancer in Japan, so we should start eating this, and then in Greenland they have this, but they don't have that, and then here we have this, but we don't have that. It's just starting to turn out that certain places they have this and they don't have that, and we should just accept it. Doesn't always have to do with diet or climate or guns in the household. Certain cultures, all cultures are a little bit different, and it's not the fact that there is stuff available. It's the fact that that's what the culture chooses to use. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let's continue this discussion. It's interesting.
All right. Snoop Dogg here tonight.
Yeah.
We will... see, people should say to Snoop, look at you. You got six-pack abs. You have 5% body fat. How do you do it? And Snoop would say, well, in my culture, we drink orange soda, we eat fried catfish, and we'd be writing feverishly. Okay, we got to do that. Well, we wouldn't want to do that, would we? Wouldn't work for us.
Drink an occasional 40 ounce of some old English.
Yeah, before you go to bed.
Yeah, right before.
We'll be back.
LoveLine. We'll be right back.
Hey, everybody, it's the best of LoveLine. I'm Adam. He would be Dr. Drew, except for he is skiing while I am here. The point is do not pick up your phone because we will not be here. This is the best of LoveLine. And speaking of the best, a really, really good band came by here. British guys. You may have heard of them. Not pretentious, not snobs, just good guys. And now there's a phone ringing. Screw it. Everybody. I'm going to kill Dr. Bruce for not shutting his phone off. Coldplay, everybody. Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam, that's Drew. Jonathan and Chris are both here from Coldplay. Fatty. You go by the name of Fatty and you're 18 years of age? Maybe it's Fatty? How do you spell Fatty, Drew?
We'll put a Y on it.
What happened to ICP?
Yeah. Oh,
all right, hang on there, all right? All right, let's talk to Ashley. I always feel compelled to apologize for Americans whenever in front of any English people, because they're such horrible people. There's uneducated, and they're sort of boorish, and they're horrible people, let's face it. I wish I was English.
Yeah, right. Really, aren't you?
Yeah, they're horrible. They're horrible.
Man, you guys seem all right.
We're okay. We're the only two good ones. Ashley?
Yeah.
You're 17 years old?
Yep.
What's up?
Okay, me and my cousin, we were planning on giving this guy head, right? At the same time, because he really wants it from both of us. And some people told us that was incest, but we're not touching it all. We're just giving it at the same time.
It's a little bizarre, isn't it? Somebody you're this close with, a family member. Imagine you're 25 and coming back for Thanksgiving to visit your family, and you have to think about some of the crazy stuff you did when you were 17.
Yeah, it's just my cousin. Yeah, one of my really good cousins.
I understand.
That's kind of Drew's point, but wait a minute. Ashley, are you black?
No, I'm white.
You're white.
Mm-hmm. So
this is more hillbilly stuff than it is hip-hop stuff.
No, not really. I'm not really a hillbilly, but...
Really?
Trailer.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about whether you're hillbilly or not. That's not for you to decide. That's for me and society to decide. And we cast a vote toward hillbilly.
Oh, I'm moving towards trailer, too.
Trailer trash?
I say you're both being a bit cruel.
You may be right.
I think Ashley sounds too nice to share.
Yeah, that's just it.
Just find your own fella.
Her mouth is too purty to share with another penis.
What's going on, Ashley? Come on. That's ridiculous. Do you like this guy?
Well, we're like really good friends with him, and he's, trying to get us both, I guess.
Yeah, listen, don't think that by being with both of you somehow it's going to throw both of your hats in the ring, and maybe he'll go along with one of you. It will close out a relationship with him. You'll never have one.
Do you want a relationship with him?
Oh, no, it's just something crazy to do.
You don't like him.
I don't know, he's just a friend.
Yeah, she doesn't like him. How old is your cousin?
She's 18.
Okay.
Well, now I'm thinking this is bogus.
Why? Because why would she do this?
It's just something crazy to do. Just tossing it off.
Yeah, but if
not hillbilly, not trailer.
Yeah, but if that's what she says. If young girls are getting navel piercings and nipple piercings and tats and things like that, just for the hell of it, why not this? It's less permanent.
Because people do that, but they don't. She doesn't give me the right feel.
Ashley,
Why
should we believe you?
Why shouldn't you?
Yeah, touche.
When I was 11, I kissed my cousin. Can I say that? Yeah.
Oh, hey, call the police.
Yeah.
But it was, we didn't really know what we were doing.
No, I mean, your cousin...
But we didn't give anyone head.
That's the whole thing about the cousin that's sort of sexual trouble for a lot of kids, which is they become like a sort of sexual tackling dummy. They're an experimental person that it's like they're close enough so that you can have a few cracks at them, but they're not exactly your sister, so it's not totally taboo. I'd imagine there's a lot of this going on. I mean, I did this with my cousin Greg. When I'm sure many cousins have done this.
Yeah, I do. But this is not this. This is something different.
Okay. Ashley, we cast our vote against this.
Okay.
All right?
Uh-huh.
And why don't you find a guy you like and have a relationship?
No, yeah. She's not doing this. Is the something she just made up. I guarantee.
Okay.
I guarantee.
Right. Just tell Drew you made this up so he can feel right.
Well, I didn't, but I'll just say I did just to make him feel better.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that's exactly the same. I know technically, if we had a stenographer here, it would almost sound the same, but I don't think Drew feels as good as he would.
I can accept that they were kind of goofing and thinking about it, but that she was intending to do it, I don't buy it.
All right. But where were these girls when we were in high school, by the way?
I think that the guy's onto a winner, though.
Yeah.
He's got girls debating that problem.
It would be great if they somehow, like, when I was in high school, I wish somebody could have worked my penis into a dare. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, dare Susie to touch Adam's penis.
I dare you two hillbillies.
It's like Kiss Chase gone mad.
Kiss Chase, what's that?
It's a game we play in England I guess you call it the recess of school. And
Kiss Chase, I like this.
What you explain it, Johnny?
Well, you just kind of chase around.
You chase girls. It's like a polite form of rape, I suppose.
Oh, really? It's English man's rape.
Yes, but you do it in a very polite and decent way.
Is there rules? There's like you've got a pack of hounds and you're on horseback.
What do? You just chase someone and give them a peck on the cheek.
Yeah, I see.
But this was what 10 or 12 years ago when we were doing this. Time has changed.
See, we have a version of that where we rape girls in public swimming pools here in the United States. I think it's basically the same thing. Can't remember what it's called though. Kayla?
Yeah.
You're 15?
Uh-huh.
You got a question for Coldplay?
Mhm.
Go right ahead.
Oh, I just wanted to know, is it better or is it worse playing here or back at home? Or, what's the difference? How do you like it?
To us, it's all pretty great, It's when we were at school and when we were I don't want to say your age, but when we were your age, one concert a year was a great thing,
Yeah.
And now we get to do it every day or every 2 days in somewhere new and somewhere cool. And so we like it wherever,
Is there a difference between the audiences in Europe?
There's a lot more whooping and hollering over here.
The whoop level is
really?
The whoop level is a lot higher. A lot more people go, yeah! Woo! Even in the quiet songs, you can play a tender ballad and halfway through someone will go, yeah, you tell them!
But you know what's
we
weird?
Like that.
Once in a while, C-SPAN runs like your House of Parliament or Lords or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
House of Commons.
House of Parliament.
Yeah, House of Parliament. And some guy with a powdered wig starts talking. Everyone starts yelling at him while he's halfway into his rant.
Very weird.
Yeah, and I think, really, you guys with the powdered wigs and the robes are screaming, but the audience is sitting on their hands. Well, what kind of backwards country is this? How does that work? Do they save it all up for that one Parliament meeting?
It's odd. It's odd. Everywhere's a bit weird,
Adam?
isn't it?
Yeah.
Adam?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Remember the rat problem you had?
Yeah, I had a rat in my house, yeah.
Dude, I had a bat in my house.
Nice. Really?
Wow. That was pretty scary.
Yeah, probably worse than a rat.
Bats are fine, Bats are very intelligent creatures.
Yeah, you hear about that. I mean, there's a few things you hear with animals. You hear, oh, they're smart, and then you hear they eat the bad ones, although I never really see them eating the bad ones. It would help their cause if I could see them eating something bad just once. People...
Fair enough.
I was talking about spiders the other week where people go, well, spiders eat the bad insects. Really? I just see them loafing around my house scaring me. I never see them actually attacking or stalking any of the so-called bad insects. So that I would like to see. Like, I like to see a spider eat some of the ants I have in my kitchen.
Because I met someone the other day who found a scorpion in her room eating a spider.
Interesting. Oh, really? Well, so maybe it still doesn't help the spider's cause, but maybe... a scorpion was in a room?
Yeah. Well, I can't remember who was it. I can't remember.
I would move.
Someone after a show. I know they just said I was just talking about pets or something, and they said, "Oh well, I found 2 scorpions, and one of them was eating a spider."
Was it Arizona?
No, it wasn't. I don't know where it was. I can't remember. It wasn't anywhere in the locality of here, so don't worry.
If I saw a scorpion in my house, I would set the house on fire. I would, and then I would move to a different country. country free of scorpions where I could start a scorpion.
England. You could move to England, you know.
I think I'd just do Canada. I don't think they.
Okay,
I mean, no offense, no offense. It's just
we
closer.
take offense.
No offense. I just go back and forth into like Detroit and hang out, and then go back into my scorpion-free environment of Canada. And eventually, I might branch into England. That's all I'm saying. I had a girlfriend from Hounslow.
Did you?
Really?
Yeah. She said it was by the airport. I never been there. I don't know.
By Heathrow.
You can't have been that close then.
She was a stripper.
Right.
She's a great accent.
Yeah. This guy's like, Hounslow, stripper. Yeah, okay.
We don't spend a lot of time there.
Not in Hounslow.
No.
But you've heard of it?
Yeah.
Oh, good, because she wasn't lying. I thought the whole accent thing was fake, too, for a while.
Really?
Brandon?
Yeah?
You're 15?
Yep.
What's up?
Well, I got a girlfriend, and she gave me a blowjob, and it took me a long time to, like, orgasm, I guess.
You've never had sex, right?
No.
Do you masturbate?
Yeah, I masturbate quite a bit, actually.
Does it take you a long time? We'll find out more about that in a minute.
Right.
Does that take you a while?
For the masturbation? Well, yeah, it kind of seems that...
How long does it take then?
What do you think? He has an egg timer?
He's dying to tell a story here, and I'm just trying to get some answers before he goes into it. Is it 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 minute?
20.
20 minutes.
You're on to a winner, man. I don't know what he's worried about.
20 for masturbation?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's gonna. How long did it take when she was giving you oral sex?
I wasn't really looking at the clock, but it seemed like quite a while.
More than 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Hold on. Brandon?
Yeah.
I'll put you on hold, too, all right?
All right.
No.
All right. I'm finding... I hate guys. There's nothing worse than teenage boys. They're so unrewarding to call. They call this goddamn show, and they act like we called them at home, and they're watching TV, and we're bothering them. Like I called Brandon up in Montana. Hey, Brandon, it's Adam. I do a radio show. What about beating off? And he's like,
it's embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing.
Well, don't call the goddamn show then if you don't want to talk.
But can I say something to Brendan? I know that you guys are in control, but it sounds like a good problem to have.
Yes, of course.
They can't orgasm or takes a long time.
I mean, in my experience, I think girls would really appreciate that.
I mean, apart from the sore jaw.
No, I don't mean like when you're having oral sex, but I mean when you get down to the actual proper 400-meter track race, if you see what I mean.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And but see, some guys aren't cut out that way. Some guys have a fast orgasm through intercourse and a very slow one or none at all through oral sex.
But that's not the guy that takes 20 minutes to masturbating.
Yeah, there's 20 minutes to masturbate.
Perplexing. Adam, you okay? You're just disturbed by that.
I was trying to work my schedule out thinking, geez, that's 4 hours a day for me. Wait a minute. 9 times, what's 9 times 20? I'm going to work this out.
Oh,
and then this is weekends, I'd never see daylight.
Brandon's a very simple solution.
Can I tell you an English joke?
Yes.
Wait, just for Brandon quick. He's got to cut back on the masturbation, and he will have no problem.
Okay.
That's his deal. Okay, let's English joke.
Can I tell you that there's a guy, I once heard this guy say, I just recently stopped smoking and masturbation, which was difficult because I was a 20-a-day man, and I smoked a lot too. Which is basically what you just said, but funnier.
That was Dudley Moore's last joke before he got on the plane. No, I got it. That was good. So
Thank you.
20 fags per pack, Drew.
Got it.
See what I'm saying? Is it a pack of fags, or is one cigarette is a fag in England? But what is a cigarette pack? Is that a cluster of fags? A gang of fags?
It's a carton of fags.
Gaggle of fags. Herd of fags.
What is it, John? You smoke?
Yeah.
Carton
of fags.
Package.
Pack of fags.
Yeah, we got told when we come to America never to ask to bum a fag, because it just means to borrow one, or take someone else's. But,
Marie?
Hello?
You're 21?
I have a question for Coldplay.
No way, I can't believe it.
What do you guys think of people downloading your songs off the internet?
Oh, it's cool,
So you guys have no problem?
No, not at all, It's good, and it sometimes takes a long time.
And can I ask one more question?
Yeah.
Do you guys ever go on your website?
What, us as a band?
Yeah.
Very, very occasionally when we're being really foolish, because going on your own website is to me a bit perverse. It's a bit like videotaping yourself having sex or something. Because the reason is just a bit dangerous, because you can either get a massive ego or you get really depressed, and neither of those two things are really that healthy.
Yeah, it's true. People love you and then people hate you.
Yeah, because I read one message and it's like, you guys are the best thing ever. And I think, yeah, we are. And then it says, the next message says, you guys are the worst thing ever. And I go, oh, yeah, we are. So it's just like, and then I ring Johnny up and get really upset. And then, you know, we were.
See, I'm not the only person that does that, Adam.
Drew does that too.
Do you read you shouldn't do it.
Drew reads the stuff, he gets very upset. But Drew, if he reads 1,000, you're the greatest ever, and 1, you guys are so, he pouts for weeks. So
that's like us, you know.
There's no pleasing. There's no pleasing. There's no compliment that's great enough to make you feel good enough to counteract the one bad one you're going to read, Drew. That's why you shouldn't do it.
That's sick.
It's true.
I know. I don't know what's wrong with you.
And you mustn't get depressed, like, because when your book comes out, were you allowed to mention your book?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Please do.
But I'm sure
cheers, mate.
Because we're going through this at the moment, and we're going through daily, psychotic depression.
In fact, I was thinking about that. It's something you're so invested in.
Because every review, you wait on it like you're waiting for, a goods train or something.
You're right.
And it's bad to do that.
Yeah.
And I'm giving myself advice as much as you.
Yes.
Even though you're a bit older.
Cheers.
Coldplay in the studio. Marie?
Yeah.
That's fine, right?
And good job staying away from the groupies.
We stay well away.
Yeah. There's 3 of them out in the parking lot right now.
Are there? I've got to go. Thanks, Marie.
I walked in and they said, would you tell Coldplay we're here? And I said, who's we're? And they said, us. Yes.
I like Marie.
Let's take a little break.
Hello? Who's this?
This is LoveLine.
1-800-LOVE-191. LoveLine will be right back.
Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. Wait a minute, where's Dr. Drew? That's right, the lazy spaz is skiing while I'm here busting my hump, putting together the very best of LoveLine. Now, don't bother calling in because we'll not be answering the phones. Instead, we've assembled a cavalcade of stars from the, what the hell's that show of hers called? The Simple Life? Yeah, that's what it's called. Her and the hotel heiress, Paris Hilton, getting together. This is Nicole Richie. It's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Nicole Richie is here tonight from The Simple Life. Nicole was just saying during the break she heard sex didn't get good until you were 60.
That's what my figure skating coach told me.
Oh, you're a figure skater too.
Good for you. Yeah, but not for the fellas.
No, guys starts dropping off about 20.
Yeah, let's just say you drew a chart, Drew. Yeah. Let's just say.
But for guys, it's purely the intensity of the physical experience. Purely.
Yeah.
Right? There's really nothing else on the scale.
Right. So it goes something like this, and maybe hits its zenith, and then it sort of does this. You're like, come on, let go of my pen here.
At 20?
You're like 35. It's just then all of a sudden it's just free fall.
Let me ask you guys a question.
Well, hold on a second. Then it actually curls in on itself. That's when you tuck your junk between your legs and you nail yourself in the ass.
Ew.
So but you're about 37.
Ask us something. What?
About 37 at Cape.
Let me ask you a question. Yeah. Is it true? One of my guy friends told me that once you start dating a girl, as soon as you have sex with her, right after, you become 50% less attractive.
The girl does?
Yeah. No. Not.
Depends on the situation.
Is she just brutal afterwards?
No. She doesn't become 50% less attractive the day after you have sex with her. It's a year after the first time you had sex with her, or 6 months. You mean there's a stock?
It depends on what you're
in there.
If you were really into that person to begin with, that will stay.
No,
that will stick for a while.
If you're in love or really into the person, it can be glorious and it can up things depending on how the experience went.
I heard a whole dinner conversation with these young guys. I mean, these guys were
those
18 to 22.
They're just getting laid.
They're retards.
They're just getting laid.
They're retarded.
And they're assholes, and they're just getting laid.
Yeah,
they don't really care who they're. No, they are.
Idiots.
They're big assholes. They're big idiots. But they don't really care. They're just.
And who are these? Listen, I don't take this the wrong way.
No, I was just at dinner with friends, and I
don't trust these guys. Okay, here's what it is. Yeah, these guys are a-holes, and no. It is true that at a certain point in the relationship, it sort of slides into a different kind of thing.
If a guy is just trying to get laid and has now done that, the attractiveness of the partner could drop off 90%.
If that's his only motive.
That could drop off 90%.
Well, that could happen with a girl also. That's not my question. I'm just saying, like, a guy, let's say he's really, really into a girl and then he sleeps with her.
No.
Okay.
No. Unless she's got a smelly hoo-ha. You know what I'm saying? If the
crusty box.
Yeah, if there's some crust on the box, that can be a deal breaker.
Vomit, please.
But I'll be back. You know, that's how I am. I'll be back. Because you know what? I'll give them a pass. Maybe they ate Thai or Mexican. Maybe they didn't.
I really don't believe there's any excuse for that.
No?
And I'm saying this as a girl. There is no excuse
for the crusty box.
What
if you just took a spinning class or something?
Then
I caught you
don't
at a
go
bad
over
time.
the guy's house. Go take a shower. Take care of yourself.
Okay. All right. And you're clean down there, right?
Yeah, just respect yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's a matter of self-respect, in my opinion.
Right. Use the big rubber glove with the loofah hand on it. Right?
I take the same glove that I use to preg test the cow and wash the box with it.
Sweet. Wash the box.
Thank you.
Let me say this. What wouldn't be a bad thing. You know, they got these, and I'm sure you got this at your house. You live in a nice house. They have the showers that have just more than... here's how you can judge how you're doing in life.
How many shower heads?
How much water hits you when you get in the shower?
Right, that's right.
When you live in some crappy apartment in Van Nuys, you got the you got the shower head, you got the water saver. It's like a dwarf.
I've heard that. It was the hard water. What is hard water?
No, not hard water.
Just water.
This is the state issued water saver shower head. It's like a dwarf's pissing on you. That's it. It's just like some drunken dwarf is standing on the edge of the shower taking a leak on you. So it's like nothing. But when you get a few bucks, you get better shower head. But if you got real bucks,
waterfall,
like Nicole over here, you get it coming from all sides.
Yeah.
You get the whole thing. You get the cascade from the left, from the right, from the top. What about a little action from the bottom?
Well, they have bidets for that.
I know, but why bother hitting the bidet when you're in the shower already? How about a little upward shot?
I think
that's actually a good idea.
You can dial it in, pow, right in the box.
That's the point of the removable shower head.
Why should a important
He doesn't want to do it manually.
He doesn't want to move his hands.
He doesn't want to move his hands.
Yeah. Here's all I'm saying. Once you get it, and I could use one for the backside of the box, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, could you?
Oh, yeah. Once you get those things going the right direction, you get a couple ones in there.
So it goes up from the bottom and then the lower half of the side.
Yeah, well,
to get the crack.
Adam, you'd have to go to like one of those veterinary places and see what they use to hose the animals.
I need to be dunked. Yeah. Let's face it. But here's what I'm saying. You get hit. You got the shower coming down on top of your head. You want to clean the crack or the sack or the trunk or the junk or the box or the off. You gotta. It's coming down your head. You gotta do that like weird hand scoop thing and like try to scoop it up. You're giving yourself a mild enema. You know what I mean? Just scooping. Wouldn't it be nice just to have something shooting
pressure
up from the 45 degrees?
But that might be uncomfortable. It's like something shooting up your
you
box.
Can control.
I'm not talking about the 300
And then there's girls like that won't get an orgasm because they'll just stand in their shower and get water shoved up their box all day.
Yeah.
I wouldn't leave my shower.
No, you wouldn't. Oh,
and that's a bad thing?
That's a bad thing. Yeah, look how clean you'd be. You'd never leave. I'm just saying, you get your box and your lunch too.
Another one of your genius ideas.
I'm just saying, shoot it up. Yeah. Let's have it going up. I don't mean directly underneath. It's an angle.
And then you should have a button that someone comes and licks it after you're done.
Your box.
Be like, test it out, dear.
Yeah. Sampler. Yeah. You have some,
and feeds you pizza. You eat the pizza and they lick the box.
This is why we need to get together.
Oh my!
We should invent
you guys be
it.
Married.
We should invent it.
Yeah, I'll just stay home thinking of new ways to clean the box all day.
And then call me.
Yeah, and we get some hermaphrodite.
Is this what the simple life is about? This is what you guys talk about?
Yeah.
A servant,
clean the cow's box.
Hermaphrodite servant. No sexuality.
It has to be a eunuch.
Yeah, and then just taste the box. And we'll get a food taster, too, just in case. All right. Rose, I need my own entrance.
Okay.
Rose, you're 55.
Yes.
What's happening, baby doll?
Well, I just got married to this guy from Colorado, a little town in Colorado, and he cross-dresses. And
that's so hot.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, you like that?
I like that.
And he makes videotapes.
Of the two of you?
No, we had domestic violence, and we were in jail. And while he was in jail, he met this whore from Denver.
Whore from Denver.
And made a videotape with her.
In the joint or when he got out?
Did he go in as a female or as a male?
Oh, he had a slip-on.
All right, hold on a second. Rose, you need to turn your radio down.
Oh, I don't have a radio on. I have a TV. Let me turn it off. Okay.
Hold on a second. First off, how effing retarded do you have to be? How loud does your goddamn TV have to be when you're on a national radio show? Do you know what I mean?
Yes, you got to be able to hear it while you're talking. Right? She's watching something.
We have the stupidest callers in the planet.
Oh,
she's dumb.
You.
Rose.
I guess you haven't had any calls from Akron, Colorado. You'd have stupider people.
Is that your husband you're talking about? Your violent, cross-dressing, no-count husband?
Well, now,
I don't know if he's a pervert, homosexual.
No, well, you know that he met a woman who's actually a prostitute?
Yeah, a whore.
While in jail and made some films with her?
Right, made a video.
Okay, but let's ask a couple of quick questions.
Mm-hmm.
How does he get to meet the female population of the prison?
Because we were just in holding cells.
You were there too?
Yeah, I was there too.
What did you guys do to each other?
Domestic violence.
What did you do?
What? Just be. It's fine.
He broke windows of a car, and I went in and saw him and shook him.
That's not.
She shook him with the tire iron.
A baseball bat.
No.
All right, so listen, Rose, still, they put everyone in a holding tank and they don't break you up into sexes?
Not on this. We were in the same holding tank, but it's just a little hick town.
All right, well, you weren't in the same holding tank, but he was with the chicks and you...
Right.
How did he get a video camera in the holding cell?
He didn't have the video camera. The officers had the video camera.
The officers
together.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
Took your husband, who cross-dressed
You don't believe
with a whore.
it, do you? You don't believe it.
No, we don't.
I swear it. It's true.
Well, first off, you're borderline retarded and insane. So whatever you swear on doesn't mean anything.
Well, I wasn't going to swear.
All right, but here's the point.
And I'm not borderline and retarded.
All right, then you're fully retarded. You're actually in the middle of retardville.
No,
now listen to me.
I ain't retarded and I ain't retarded.
Okay.
Rosie.
Okay, now listen. What do you guys do for money?
What we do for money? What do you?
Hold on a second. Always a bad sign.
When they answer your question with the same question.
Yeah. Now the only thing worse than what do we do for money is
right now.
Right now. Right now. Okay, I predict multiple jobs.
He works
Rose?
on his mother's ranch.
Works on his mother's ranch.
Yeah, he's a little mama's boy too.
All right. And her ranch is euphemism.
Does he
for
preg test
vagina.
the cows?
Box.
What?
Yeah.
Does he cross-dress while on the ranch? Is his mom okay with that?
She don't know it. What'd you say about the cows?
Why did you marry this guy?
Because I didn't know it then.
You didn't know anything about the abuse, the cross-dressing?
We met on the computer.
Oh,
do you have some disability or something?
What?
Do you have some disability or something?
I'm on disability.
For what?
I have a few problems. An aneurysm.
That doesn't put you on disability. Why are you on disability?
That's why I'm on disability.
What kind of aneurysm?
Aortic.
Thoracic, abdominal. Which?
You're right, aortic abdominal aneurysm.
That does not put you on disability.
My
why are you on?
Stopped and I had stents, but I didn't call about my.
So you had an aortic replacement and you went into kidney failure. Are you on dialysis now?
No.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
My only question.
Don't they need her back at NASA? Well, we got a launch
What's
coming
her
up in a
question?
few months.
What's the point?
JPL's been looking for something.
Rose, listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to get a divorce from this guy.
Oh yeah.
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 Why?
He just you know why?
Why?
Because he's an abusive, alcoholic, cross-dresser, mama's boy.
I never said he was abusive. How'd you know that? Because
You just said domestic violence.
Right.
Yeah.
So that would be categorized as abusive.
Give me a no-go for lunch.
Do you have no head injuries or anything like that, Rose, in your past?
No.
Nothing like
No.
that.
But what happened? Were you abused as a child?
Not that I know of.
Really?
What did you do for a living before your aortic replacement?
I was a supervisor for a bank.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
A piggy bank or a full-size bank? I'm picturing a small
No, a big bank. One of the
Really?
major ones, yes.
Wow.
You see,
All right.
I have a brain,
You're capable.
except when it comes to love, I
Right.
think with
All
my
right.
heart, and I'm an asshole.
All right, but look, Rose, I'm feeling bad now. We don't want to beat you up anymore. But here's the thing.
Oh, you're not getting me
Listen,
upset.
you're a capable person.
Mm-hmm.
You managed a big bank.
Right.
There's no reason you should be with this guy. And,
Right.
and by the way,
Mm-hmm.
being without somebody's, and here's something that all you ladies need to hear. I think guys know it pretty good, but women don't know it. Is better to be alone than to be with an abusive, alcoholic, cross-dressing mama's boy. It really is. Just better to be on your own.
Yeah.
And I think the thought is, well, I don't want to be on my own because maybe no one else will have me.
Right.
Well, if no one else this bad has you, then so be it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
All right. So, Rose, you're better than this.
Yes.
You just find a normal guy who can appreciate you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Just move on.
And listen, the guy's like 10 years younger, too. That's when step up. Get a nice 65-year-old guy.
You get an older guy.
Heavy smoker.
Yeah.
Kicks off in
won't
2.5
have that
years.
will to live anymore. Won't be
Yeah.
going at you with a baseball bat, your car windows.
Fine.
No,
Fine.
for the 46-year-old, the car is still emblematic of Rose.
Right.
He's beating the crap out of the car.
Yeah.
As though it were.
Yeah. This guy just seems like very, very defective, to say the least. All right. We're going to take ourselves a little break. Nicole Richie's here from The Simple Life. We'll be right back after this.
All right, guys, here's the deal. Looking to hook up? Call the Dateline. Sick of wasting time with the wrong person? Call the Dateline. One call's all you need to make. Call the Dateline.
1-877-889-DATE. You know what I'm saying out there?
Adam and Dr. Drew will be right back on LoveLine. 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 LoveLine.
Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. God bless you for listening to the best of LoveLine. More of the best tomorrow night. Until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo. And now, there's a phone ringing.
This has been LoveLine. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for LoveLine is Ann Ingold. LoveLine is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.